So, welcome. How is everybody? Let me go live over here on TikTok because I'm going live on Restream and several places at one time because I'm just testing to see how well that works. So, let's go ahead and go live over here on TikTok and tell everybody hi. So, hey, we're live. Glad to see everybody. Come on in. Tell me where you're coming in from when you get here. And we're going live on TikTok at the same time we're going live here on YouTube and a couple of my Facebook pages because I'm using Restream for the first time to see how well it works into so many other things. So normally I come on at 9 o'clock, but today this is what I love about having my own business, working from home. If things aren't lining out just right for you, you don't have to pressure yourself and put yourself under a lot of stress and strain to be somewhere right at a certain time. And so I arranged the time today to show up at 11. And that way I could really get together what I wanted to share with everyone today, free from my heart without having to feel stressed and anxious and worried. So come on in when you're here. I'm glad to see you here. Let me know where you're coming in from. And over here on Restream, if you make comments on the YouTube channel, I believe, and on one of my Facebook pages that I'm streaming into, I should be able to see them. And so we can have a great Q&A and a great conversation. So welcome in. Glad you're here. So if you don't know me, let me tell you, I'm Madeline. I'm a Texas mama of 3, grandma of 3. I have had many different lifetimes and many different businesses and finally found this on my digital ownership business that I absolutely love. That's bringing in great abundance in all areas, not just for me, but for so many others. And I don't know what's going on over here. Okay, I think it's telling me that I'm live in some places. So, my friends, I hope you can see and I hope you can hear. And if not, make some comments down here and let me know what's going on. And I'll be looking around. I'll be trying to see comments here, and see what I want to talk with you about today, which is, some people are finally getting results and others are still stuck. Do you know what that's about? Can you guess? What is that about? And so it's a shift from hustle to flow and why the feminine energy is changing how we create wealth. So yeah, the feminine energy is starting to take over, starting to rise. That's all what we are about. So something is changing right now. And the way we've been taught to make money, we've been taught to push. We've been taught to hustle. Yeah. We've had years and years and years of that and trying to figure things out for our very own. So it's like, send me those hearts, send me the love here on TikTok so I can see that you're here. And what is it that you want to talk about? What else is going on in your life? And be sure when you hop on here, know that I'm live streaming here in YouTube, TikTok, and a couple of my Facebook pages just so I can reach you so that you can see if this is something you might like to look at. And we have an open way where we can communicate back and forth because this is a Q&A. If you have questions, bring them, put them in here. Let me see what's going on for you. I'd love to know. And so for a lot of us, this is not about working the same anymore. It hasn't been working for us when we keep pushing and pushing and pushing and hustling and beating our head against the wall. You feel like you're doing that? It's kind of like pushing a rope uphill. That it's not going to go anywhere, is it? It's just not. So what's happening is there's that shift from hustle to flow. And it's not about how hard you're trying. For Pete's sake, we all are trying super, super hard, and we know this, right? I mean, you just about burnt yourself out, burning the candle at both ends. But right now, it's about what is it that you're actually doing? And more importantly, do you believe who you are while you're doing it? Can you believe in yourself? That's a very, very important key. So on Monday, we talked about how you don't need to start over. You just don't need to start over. And what you need to do is start differently. And we talked about awareness. all about awareness last Monday, and it was such a great call on Monday. Lots of great interaction and lots of great back and forth for the Q&A part, which I so loved. And everybody learned something. Everybody grew from that. And it's like if you missed it, you can catch the full replay. There's a link from my YouTube channel up here in my bio. So go to my YouTube and watch the full replay from Monday. But today I want to show you what it actually looks like and why some people are finally getting results. And so why others are feeling stuck. Is that where you are? Where are you right now? Are you getting results? Are you happy with them? Or are you stuck? And it's like, okay, I need something else to do. You know why they're stuck? Why everybody's stuck? It's because you keep guessing. You keep trying to make it work the old way. That push, that force. When you push and force through, people feel that. And they don't want to be involved in that anymore. It's kind of like, done that, got the t-shirt, moving on, leave me alone. You don't have to have that figure it out alone energy anymore, or keep trying to piece it all together by yourself. And the other thing that we're all trying to do when something's not working for us, we come up with all these random strategies. And then we try something completely different, and we stop, and then we start over. And that was part of what I covered on Monday, is that we don't need to do that anymore. And so why is that? Why is that happening? Why do so many of us keep doing that? Not because, well, we actually don't know better because we're not taught this. And I'm teaching it to you. So right now, I'm here to teach you. So what you need to know is you have to have a clear path. Now, can I say something here? Can I just be honest with you guys here? It's not that you don't have a clear path, because maybe you're following something. But if you're still trying to force results in the old way that we've been taught, that that's how you succeed, by pushing harder, working more, figuring it out, because you're not getting enough direction, you're not getting enough guidance, you're not getting enough mentoring, you're not getting any do here, do that. That's the old masculine authority that is starting to dwindle away, because it's not working, is it? It's not working. It's not wrong. It's really not wrong. It's just incomplete. Because what's happening now, there's this huge shift where you're being asked and introduced to stop forcing, stop shoving, and you're actually allowing support, allow structure, allow flow. Did you know you can allow flow? And that's where the feminine energy comes in. And this is the part that most people don't talk about any of it. Your ability to receive money, to receive anything, to receive abundance, to receive wealth is directly connected to how you feel about yourself. How do you feel about yourself? Because if you don't feel worthy yet, if you don't trust yourself yet, you block the very thing you're trying to build without even being aware of it, because you think less of yourself. So why should energetics of abundance flow to you? Think about that. It's all energy. It's all consciousness. And if you're putting out the, oh, well, let's just do this because I have to have it and I need it and I'm going to make it work. Does it work? Does it work? Because if you don't feel worthy yet, if you don't trust yourself yet, you really are blocking the very thing that you're trying to build. And I've seen this over and over and over. People doing all the right things. I was one, believe me, I was there, but still not receiving, still not really believing that it can happen. Can it happen for you? Can it happen for me? Yes, absolutely. So I was check and see if my door was closed, because you haven't really stepped into who you really are yet. So what's the difference for those that are getting results? They're not magically smarter. They don't magically get smarter. They've stopped relying on the old masculine way of doing things and started to, here's the major word, allow support and structure and the flow be part of their life. So they followed something that was structured. They allowed support, which you get in the programs, and stepped into something that was what? Already working. Already working. Thanks for those hearts. I see those hearts. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. I'm so glad that you're here. So the reason it's working for some and not the others is because the ones it's working for, they made a decision to stop guessing. How many times do you get up and you want to post and you go, what am I going to post today? I don't know. Let me go look over here and see if I can find something from this person. Let me go look over here and see what they're doing. Oh, let me go copy them. You can't copy anybody. You're you. You've got to be you. But they did have a structure to follow. Once you have a blueprint and a structure, everything falls into place for you. They allowed support. They stepped into something that was already working. Yeah. So they made a decision to stop guessing and start trusting themselves enough to make a move, to make a decision, and then move on the decision that they made. So can I share something with you that's just a little bit deeper for a second? Just let me share one more thing. By the way, y'all see my candle back there? See? That's for you. That's for you. To bring light and love and energy to you. I lit that specifically for you guys today. So what I want to share with you that's just a little deeper is a lot of people really do think it's about strategy or finding the right thing or trying harder. Well, what I've come to understand is not just about what you're doing, but it's about who you believe you are when you're doing it. You see? Because your energy and you put that feeling out there. And this is where the shift starts to happen. Really starts to happen. If you've been taught to push, to force, to figure everything out on your own, I'm checking over here for comments. It's not wrong, but it's not the whole picture anymore. The new way is what's opening up. Getting into that energy of allowing, of love, of feeling the flow, of setting your own timeline, of being free. What is freedom? Why do you even want an income? Why do you want to make any money? You want to have freedom, don't you? Well, what type of freedom do you want? Freedom from stress? Freedom from worry about finances? Freedom from time constraints? Freedom to be able to do what you want to when you want to. All those things are available to you when you start stepping into flow, when you're just not pushing for results, but you're allowing yourself to receive them. And this is, for the most part, what people don't realize either, is your ability to receive money directly connects to how you feel about yourself. Now, I've already said that, and I'll probably say that a million times over because we have to hear it. I don't know how many times before we actually get it. Your ability to receive anything is directly connected to how you feel about yourself. Because deep down, if you don't feel like you're ready, and you don't trust yourself, and you don't feel like it's going to work for you, well, you block everything that you're trying to build. And why would anything show up with that energy impression going out? How many of us try to block ourselves of something good that's coming? How many of us, when we receive a compliment, just kind of blow it off? There's a block right there. You're not receiving. How many of us, when somebody says, oh, I can help you. Let me help you in the backyard. Let me help you dig that. No, I can do it. I can do it. Thanks. Another block. How many say, oh, I can help you bring the groceries in? No, I got it. Probably because you're a type A personality and you don't want to be bothered trying to explain something to somebody else to get something done exactly the right way you want it done. Well, you have to give up on that. Who cares? You keep yourself so stressed to the max that you've shut all ways of abundance flowing to you just down. Is it more important for you to be right about everything and for you to do everything just exactly right? Or is it more important for you to allow your wealth, your freedom to flow to you so you can do more things in your world and in your life? That kind of resistance of you holding back, it can be a killer because it builds your stress points to craziness. And I know this because I've been there. Oh, I've been there. I shut myself down for a long time, doing all the things myself, trying to figure it out, trying to control it. You can't control anything but you. Let's just get that written down right now. You can only control what's going on with your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions. Once you get yourself in check and know, okay, I'm good. I'm happy. I don't care that that guy over there just cut me off. He's doing his thing. My thing is here. I'm not going to go grumble and curse at him because he cut me off. You don't know what's going on with him. And obviously, you don't want to know because he's in a mood that you're not wanting to be in. So, things I've seen my imagine how we're look in our 20s. Yes, you can imagine how you can look and know what your office looks like. Absolutely build that impression and hang on to it. Don't let anybody sway you from it. Do not listen to all the negative Nellies. You know what it is you want, and you know how it is that makes you feel good and makes you feel right. And let them deal with them. Let them deal with them. You keep focusing on you. You deal with you. So I have been there already trying to figure all this out myself, and it didn't work for me. But what started to change wasn't just what I was doing, but it was starting to be about how I saw myself. So I'll tell you all up front right now, I'm 77 years young or old, however you want to label it, because it doesn't matter to me because I'm me. I'm happy being me where I am at this point in my life. Got a lot of wisdom, got a lot of trainings, the old trainings I'm trying to get past and allow new stuff. I've always brought the divine feminine energy, and I always understood the balance of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. So when you get in alignment with your spiritual intuitiveness and let flow happen, you'll be guided. Listen to your guidance. And I started trusting myself more, valuing myself more. Do you put value on yourself? That's when things begin to open for me. And let me ask you something. This is something I want you to write down and remember. When you walk past and you catch yourself in a mirror, if you're just waking up or you're dressed to go out, it doesn't matter. When you walk by and you catch a reflection of you in the mirror, do you go, oh, geez, man, do I look old? Or do you go, you know what? I love myself for exactly who I am and how I am in this very moment that I'm seeing myself in this mirror. And I love myself that I have to get a sip of water, and I'm sharing my cup with you. So we have learned a lot of wrong things for us for a long, 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 long time. And a lot of it has just been brainwashing that we're not even aware of. Yes, yes. So when you can go past a mirror and catch a reflection of you, whether you're walking over humpbacked or not, whether you have all your teeth or not, or you're waiting for something from the dentist, whether your hair is fixed or not, whether your wrinkles are all showing or not, if you can look at that image of you in the mirror and go, you know what? I so love you because I know that I am an embodiment of the spark of the divine energy, of source energy that's guiding everything for all the multiverses. How lucky am I? How lucky am I to be walking around on the planet right this second? How amazing is my life today? So yeah, okay, I see I could maybe trim my hair a little bit. You don't not take care of yourself, but you don't put yourself down anymore. You don't beat yourself up. And then here's the next big thing. So mirror work is important. So write that down. And loving yourself, no matter what, is always important. Now, I'm not saying get a hold of your ego and let that take over. This is so not ego based. This is divinely inspired based. Recognizing the spark. See, the spark of what's inside of you, what's part of you, what's breathing you. But here's the next big thing. If you can't receive what you don't feel safe holding, why would anything flow to you? If you don't trust yourself and value yourself and know, okay, I want this much to show up because I got to have it. No, it's not about the money. It's about an exchange of energetics for what you're putting out and what you're sharing and what you're receiving back. And then here's the thing is, what are you going to do with it? Like we said here before, imagine what you're going to look, imagine like you're 20, what you look like at 20. Imagine what your beautiful office is going to be like. You have to envision yourself with the income that you're looking for. And then what are you going to do with it? So instantly we're going to say, well, I got to pay bills. Hi there. Come on in. I'm glad that you're here. Instantly we say, well, I got to cover this bill and I got to take care of that. And I got to get my tires fixed. And I got to, and maybe I got to get a car. Maybe I got to get a new roof. Maybe I need to take my pet to the vet. All of those gotta do's. That's what you're envisioning you're going to spend your income on, because you're going to let yourself receive it, because you're in the flow now of the divine feminine energy. You're giving out, you're receiving back. You're giving out and you're receiving back. So you're going to let yourself receive it. And then what are you going to do with it? So after you come through with the first things, what you're going to do with it, then ask yourself, well, then what? Well, then what else are you going to do with it? Okay, well, then what? And when you ask the then what's enough, you finally get down to your heart's desire of why you really wanted that income to start with. And like I said earlier, it's kind of all hinged around freedom, isn't it? Freedom of what? What is freedom to you? What does it mean to you? So when people step into something that actually supports them, it actually starts to shift faster. Everything shifts faster. And then you're getting results. So, and I've seen this over and over and over inside of Legacy. The homeless mom, absolutely homeless. And when she went to go talk to the welfare lady, made her feel like she was dirt underneath her shoe. And she decided she was not going to depend on anybody else ever for her income. And then she started shifting how she saw herself. And in a reasonably short amount of time, she became a multi-business owner and a multimillionaire in less than 2 years, maybe 3 years. You can make that shift. You can make that yourself. You don't need anybody behind you. You don't need anybody showing you. You don't need anybody helping you. It's you having an inner conversation with the real true you. Step into it. We also have the grandma that wanted to actually started the legacy builder so she could retire herself. Well, not only in a very short amount of time could she retire herself, but she also could retire her husband too. Now that's two incomes, two regular salaried, steady incomes out the window because she made a decision and started to trust herself, believe in herself, went with the flow, and doesn't have to worry about money in that account anymore because it shows up automatically on its very own. Thank you for those hearts. Yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited you're here. Put in the comments here what else you want to talk about. If this is sounding right to you, let me know. And when we come back on Friday, we're going to dig in even deeper about this. So I'm glad you're here. If you missed us on Monday, it was a good call. It's about awareness. And so we're going more into that from Monday's call. So we also have the female truck driver, single mom, truck driver, working 2, sometimes 3 jobs all the time away from her young kids at home. And after a short amount of time, now I say short amount of time, compared to you working for someplace like corporate, and the next 2 people I want to talk to you about worked for corporate for 10 and 20 years and they got laid off, there's no loyalty there. You have loyalty to yourself. So a short amount of time working, if you work for corporate for 10, 20, 30 years so you can retire, a short time doing this, 2, 3, maybe 5 years, and you've completely replaced your yearly income and doing it monthly, this is all the realm of possibility that's out here when you're open to receiving, when you're open to being in the flow. I just have to say, we've got too many people in the digital growth community that are in the Legacy Builders program that are doing this. So it's important that you know you're not alone. You're not the only one that has to suffer with a low income. But if you don't make a decision and don't start to look at something and maybe come across the idea that things can change for you and start to think bigger and believing in yourself of you've had enough, you're up to here with things not like you want them to be, and you step out and do something. Thank you for the hearts. You're just beautiful. I love you sending those hearts. Thank you. Something's glitching, or did you leave? No, I'm here. I don't know what's glitching. I don't know if it's my restream or if it's my TikTok or if it's something that on your end, honey, but I'm here. I'm here. So we also had this is the lady truck driver. She was able to leave her multiple jobs and actually be with her kids and help them decide and get off and pay for apartments and dorm rooms for their colleges and pay for the rest of things that they need to get through their schooling and to have an easy life. Why do you stress over life anymore when we can really not have to? Money's energy, your energy. How are you directing it? Your energy. Be that light. Recognize that light that's inside of you. How often do you let yourself get quiet? Or do you always have noise going on in the background? Are you like that? Are you one like that? My sister was like that. Always, always, always noise in the background. And when we moved in together, and she would come home from work, and I would be here, it's quiet in this house because I don't have noise in the background. Because my guides told me a long time ago, listen inside. Don't listen to the distraction. Don't listen to that stuff out there. Listen inside. Listen to what you're getting as your guidance. When you have all that going on, it's kind of like nothing to see here. Go over here. Go. It's too distracting. It's too chaotic. And it really throws your psyche in some sort of a wrench, doesn't it? So everything's up to you, though. You have your own choices. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I can't see your name. I see a bunch of pretty hearts and flowers and Mickey, I think maybe. So thank you for all those beautiful hearts. You're awesome. So we talked about the homeless mom. We talked about the grandma. We talked about the lady, single mom lady truck driver. So have you noticed it's all different types of backgrounds? There's nurses in here too. Now let's talk about the corporate sales exec. He ran several departments. He was sent all over the world to build certain parts of this retail store. He was there forever, forever. And they showed up one day and said, thanks, but no thanks. Now, you don't think that's a shocker? A shocker. Now, it's not like he didn't have a good income already, but now he didn't have an income coming in anymore. So it's like, what do you do? And he started looking at his own online business and digital marketing through the Legacy Builders program, not having a clue of how to do anything online, not having a clue about doing anything digitally, didn't even know what it was. Had to start from scratch from the had no tech experience, which all of us are there. You don't have to worry about all that. It's all lined out for you. You just follow the blueprint, follow the steps, follow your guidance that you get day in and day out. And it makes it so easy for you. So he went from the great salary and he started learning about digital ownership with Legacy. And now he's on the golf course every day. That was his goal, to be able to make enough money for him and all his kids and his wife and his family and be on the golf course every day. And you may know him if you're in Legacy. You know exactly who I'm talking about. We have another wonderful guy that ended up homeless because he lost his work. He was a welder. We talk about the welder a lot. That's hard labor. And people who work for it don't care. Who cares? When you break it down, actually, who cares? Who cares if you're able to provide for yourself? You do. You do. And here's one other thing I want to say. You don't need permission. You don't need permission to stand up for yourself from anybody. You don't need permission from your spouse. You don't need permission from your children. You don't need permission from your peers. You know in your heart what you want to do. And you may have to stand up for yourself and say, I'm sorry you don't agree. I'm sorry you don't agree. Yes, you're right. You only, that's right. Hello, girl. Let's preach, right? So we are talking about the divine feminine energy and how powerful it is when you just let flow happen and stop pushing and stop really struggling and stop trying to figure it out your own way and expect that's how you're supposed to do it. So I don't know. I keep getting things over here, so I don't know if it's from y'all or not. I don't see any comments over here in Restream from my Facebook pages or from YouTube. So, and that's okay if you're not commenting. You don't have to comment. I just wanted to hope it's working right. But here I can see all your comments on TikTok. So I love that we're going live here on TikTok. That's another thing I want to tell you. You know, one of the things that we talk to you in Legacy, how to do your social networking without going and knocking on everybody's door and begging them to follow you or buy from you, is you just go live. You post 3 pieces of content a day, short, maybe one up to 10 seconds, one up to 60 seconds, one up to 30 seconds, 3 pieces of content a day. And then every once in a while, when you feel confident enough in yourself, go live. Go live so you can interact with people like I'm interacting with you. So I can get to know you and you can get to know me. And we can go through the questions and see what else is it that you'd like to find out about. What is got you confused? What do you not understand? Did you get the blueprint already? If you hadn't gotten the blueprint, go up here to the link in my bio and you'll see it. And over here on my streaming software, it says the name of my website. And I meant to wipe this up better for you guys, but I forgot. I got busy. I got distracted. So let me turn this around. I'm going to mirror the video so you can see, if you can screenshot this. And I'll tell you, this is LOVIN. There's no G. My DAI daily pay. LoveInMyDailyPay.com. That's what you'll find up there in the link in my video. If you want to screenshot this, so you have to jump off of this and you don't know where it was I was talking about, at least you have this picture saved in your camera roll. And you can go back and look at that anytime you feel like you need to. And once you get the blueprint from me, and you'll see the little training video from our mentor, which is awesome, then you can reply to my email with more questions and more things that you want answers to that maybe you don't understand or don't understand where to go to get the answers for. So if you go here and just put your email in there, I don't spam you. I'm not going to send you something that you don't want, but I will send you this so you can at least give yourself a chance to look at it. So what the thing is with these people in our community, the homeless mom, the grandma, the lady truck driver, single mom, the corporate exec, the welder. We got tons and tons and tons and tons more. The nurse, the teacher that couldn't believe what happened. The stay at home, big for stay at home moms. And I want to talk to you about that too. How awesome is it that you get to work from home? It's like me changing my time when I went live today. If I worked for corporate like I used to, whether I felt like it or not, I have to get up, go in there, deal with all my executive bosses, deal with all the people in the 7-story building, take time out for lunch, stay there, put all of your energy, all of your light into somebody else's work, because it's not you when you're working for somebody else. It's not what you love to do. If it is, then you're a lucky person. Look at those hearts. Man, oh man, oh man, you're liking this, aren't you? I like it so much. So what they didn't need to wait. They didn't wait to feel ready. Now, I don't want you to wait to feel ready either. It's like, just get started. Just get started. Just look at it. It's free. All that's free. And then you can look at all the different options at your leisure, however long it's going to take you to cipher through what it is that you feel like you want or don't want. It's no worry about it. And that's what about legacy, it's a structure that supports you. And you don't have to force everything yourself. This is what I liked about legacy today. Like I said, I usually come on at 9 o'clock. I wasn't prepared to come on at 9 o'clock. I slept in. I slept late. And I didn't want to be rushed to show up here for you guys. I wanted to absolutely say, I'm here to love you, to support you, to show you how you can actually make money online, to stop the pushing, stop worrying about text, stop doubting yourself, start knowing that I have confidence in you if you don't. So take my belief, take my confidence, jump in, see what it is that might fit you. Yes, thank you. You're so sweet. Oh my goodness, you have just given me tons and tons of hearts, and you just made my heart area feel so big, so much love. I'm so appreciative of you and of all of you for being here, and for all my new followers that are showing up on my TikTok all the time now, and in my YouTube, and on my Facebook pages. Please, and in my Instagram now. I'm learning better on my other platforms, but I really love going live on TikTok. And I've just started going live on other platforms. But TikTok, to me, even though at 77 years old, I would not ever guess I would have gone live on TikTok. But it's a perfect platform. Huge, huge outreach. And you can be yourself. Sometimes I show up with my hair still wet, with no makeup on. And why is it? How is it that I can do that? Because I have enough confidence in myself that it doesn't matter what other people think of me, how I look. I'm good with me. I'm good with me. Can you accept the request to be in the live? No. Thank you so much. That's kind of you to ask, but no, I can't do that. Because first off, I don't see it. And second off, I don't know you. I would love to know you, but I don't know you. So I'm going to talk to you again about legacy. So I'm talking about bundle power. So right now, there isn't just one path anymore. There's multiple streams of income. Did you know that? Multiple streams of income, multiple tools, multiple ways to grow. Means there's all types of training and learning and different ways that will suit you. Maybe you want to go faceless. That's in there for you. Maybe you want to do something different. That's in there for you. Maybe you want to do your own thing. That's in there for you. All of it's in there for you. And we show you ways that you can present it without having to pay a fortune also. That's all in there. So much is in there. It's all bundled together. And when you get into the English and Spanish part, we have a bundle pack. So you get a chance for 5 different ways to have it in English, 5 different income streams to have it in Spanish. So they're separate or together. So once you get the bundle pack of English and Spanish, then you can offer a Spanish-speaking person, and you're not even a Spanish speaker yourself, whatever level they want to come in, 100 to 1400. They have a choice. And there's payment plans in there. Or they can come in with English once you have the bundle pack. And also, you have a huge, it expands your reach instantly. So global reach, multiple languages, 2 languages. We just broke the Spanish-speaking language recently. And now what just happened is we just updated everything. Brand new website, brand new eases. This is the exciting part why I wanted to talk with you about this day. Everything just got easier for you, especially if you're beginning and you're starting your own online business. Why not go now? It's the easiest time to do it. New streamlined platform, smoother flow. We're talking about flow, right? No push, no hurry, no go, 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 and less overwhelm. You don't have to know tech. You don't have to know a thing about it. And the extra features that come in with the bundle pack is you get very, very in-depth AI training. You get to learn about how to do something in TikTok Shop if you want to. You also get the UGC training, which is another way you can have another form of income. It's all about multiple streams of income. And we've heard that. Have you always heard that? And then you think, oh, multiple streams of income. What am I going to build? What am I going to create? How many coaching programs do I have to have? How many different art teaching programs do I have to have? How many ways do I have to show up? And how many new things do I have to build and create to give it to them so I have multiple streams of income? This is multiple streams of income already done for you. Wrapped up in a bow. Take a look at them. Let all that work for you in the background. Start making you an income. And then you can go back to going to what it is that you really wanted to do. What coaching program did you really want to present? Because now you know how to put it together. And now you know how to market it. Or what other things do you want to do that you haven't even thought of? Because once you start connecting in and getting in the flow, you'll start getting ideas that were like way out there in left field that you would have never, ever, ever guessed. So thank you. So I still thank you for all these hearts. You're awesome. You're awesome. And the best thing is you don't have to go knocking on everybody's door. So not only do you get AI training, you get TikTok Shop, you get UGC, and you get brand deals at no extra price, because when you get the bundle pack, it's all included. And if you don't get the bundle pack and you want those things, you're going to go out there and pay piece by piece by piece by piece from someone who's either a good teacher for you, a good shows up for you in a good way, or someone you're just going to throw your money on. You never know, do you? You never know. Our mentor and our teachers in here have been proven. It's all been proven to work so many times. So it's kind of like, thank you, honey. Thank you. I love you. I'm glad that you're here. So you already have access to it, what other people are looking for. What other people are looking for. Why don't you just look at the blueprint and take your time with it? Don't skim over it. Take a deep breath. Print it out. Or just let it stay up on your screen however long you want to. And just look at it. And this is what people love most. It's no more begging. No more knocking on the door. No more going, do you want to look at this? No more calling your cousin, your 3 or 4 cousin down removed from you who's never heard from you. No more picking people up on the phone that you haven't talked to in 20 years and say, Hey, what are you doing? Would you like to see what I'm doing? I really like it. No. First off, that's the old way of doing stuff. And second off, here within the flow, we teach you how to do social networking. It's just a easy flow of an outreach. There's millions and millions and millions and billions of people on social media. So you put on your big girl britches and you say, okay, I'm going to go on TikTok. Okay, I'm going to go out there on social media and I'm going to share what I want to share with them and see if it interests them. You're not selling them. I'm not selling you anything. I don't need to sell you anything. I just want to sell you the hope and the love and the confidence that you have stopped believing in on your own. Absolutely. And the ability to stop worrying about how am I going to make this bill payment? How am I going to make the beginning of the month stretch to the end of the month? Let's hope it's a short month so I can get paid again. And do you get paid again? Or are you laid off? And no more paid again stuff showing up. That's scary, isn't it? That should jolt you awake. And the system supports you that you get in legacy. It does all of the things for you seamlessly. Just take it easy, step by step. Don't jump ahead. Because when you're impatient, like I was, and you jump ahead, you mess everything up. You mess yourself up. You end up putting yourself back beyond square one. Don't do that. Be patient with yourself. And I love this for my empath. I'm an empath, super empath. That's why I'm sharing with you, beautiful people, today. I can feel your heart, especially this little one that keeps giving me all these hearts on the screen. Thank you so much. But I love this for you, for my empaths, for my coaches, and for professionals, and for my artist friends, and for my star beings. You know, we're all star beings, aren't we? We all come from the stars at some point in time. And I love this because what happens for these type of people that are sensitive like that, the least little thing will shut you down and you stop. You stop. And then how long does it take you to get back up and get going again? Because somebody said something stupid to you that blew your confidence out of the water because you're not sure what you're doing anyway. Well, you don't have to be sure of what you're doing. Just follow the blueprint, follow the system, follow the guidance. Just follow the daily guidance, the daily video that you get. You're walked through it. Absolutely. There's a 7-day launch to profit training in there. Day one, do this. Day two, do this. Day three, do this. All the way to 7. And if you haven't made a bit of a profit in 7 days, do it again. Day one, do this. Day two. We have so many people in here that have done that like 3 and 4 times over, but they're making an income and they've gone from that to make a huge, wonderful income. So this is why it matters to my empaths and my super sensitives and my coaches and my professionals and all my artist friends, all of us spiritually led people that are very gingerly stick our toe in the water. This is why this matters, because it's less stress, less pressure, and more support. So you can keep doing the work that you love without any financial strain behind it. Now, how would that make you feel? Isn't that awesome? So what this really comes down to, it's not about strategy. It's about who you believe you are. Who you believe you are. I know who you are, whether you know who you are or not. I know who you are. Who do you believe you are? Because the version of you that has the results that you want already moves differently, already trusts, already receives, already decides, and already makes a move. And when you start stepping into that new identity of you, everything will really start to shift. So let me ask you, What's been your biggest struggle trying to figure this out so far? What? Oh, you have to go eat. Bye, honey. Good. See you on Friday, 9 a.m. Friday, unless I post something different. So I'm glad that you're here. Good to see you. Thank you for all the love and the hearts. So, what's been your biggest struggle when you've been trying to figure this out? Drop it in the comments here. Let me know. Bye bye, honey. So let's talk. If you're ready to stop guessing and ready to move into the flow of the divine feminine energy that the planet is shifting to now, be sure to get the blueprint. And the blueprint's right there for you. Click on the link in my bio. It's up there in TikTok. It's up there in YouTube. And if you've missed it, you can get a screenshot of it here, even though it's all messy. L-O-V-I-N. There's no G. Texas girl. Lovin. M-Y, my daily. D-A-I-L-Y, pay. Lovin' my daily babe.com. That I chose that name. I got to choose that name, and you'll find out you get to choose your own name too. What's the name that's going to make you happy to start running your own digital business with? Have digital ownership, 100% profit straight to you. Did you know there's such a thing? Absolutely there is. Absolutely there is. That won't go away from you. We keep that for you. That 100% profit, no matter what you sell, whichever level you come in at, whichever level you're able to sell to somebody else, it's absolutely yours. Just followed you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. I hope I'm helping you. I hope I'm answering some of these questions for you guys, because we're at the very end. And if you've missed the majority of this, you can catch the full replay over on my YouTube channel. Or if you're on one of my Facebook pages, you should be able to see the whole thing there. I'm not sure how long Facebook keeps it, but it's there. And what I like to do is introduce everything on Facebook as best as we can, and then invite you to come over into my community and school. So we don't have to be worrying about what we say. There's no filter. There's nothing stopping you to say what you need to say and share what you need to say when you're in school, because you have complete control of that. If you want to be part of my school community, just comment in here or wherever you can leave a comment, community, and I'll send you the private link to get in there. And also, if you put your email in, you'll get the blueprint. You also can see the video from our mentor. And also, I can send you the latest webinar replay that we have, as long as it's still up and current. You'll have to type what you want to say in here, honey, because I can't, we're not where I can communicate with you verbally. Now, if we were over in the school community and I was going live in school, I could actually see you and talk to you. But not here. It's just text. On everything is text. So thank you for the sweet compliment. I appreciate that. So get the blueprint if you get a chance. Watch the replay of the last webinar and watch the little video from our mentor. And once you see how it works, it'll start to make some sense to you. Absolutely. If you want to comment, if you want to reach out to me and you want to say more than what we can say here, you put your email in there. And when you get the email from me with the blueprint, reply to that email. I'll get it. I answer all my emails that I get from y'all. And we'll see what it is that I could help you with, okay? It's perfect. I'm so glad we're going live here on TikTok. It's really, really, really a surprisingly fun thing to do and super easy. So I tell you, this is the shift from pushing to allowing, from doing it alone to being supported. So some people will still keep trying to figure it out on their own. That was me, type A personality. I always knew better. I had a better way until I did it. I did it. So I invite you to move, comment, put your email in there and get the blueprint. Or you can comment blueprint here and I'll send you the link. And just start to go. Look for my email. Check your spam folder. Make sure you get it. Then you can reply to me. So my friends, thanks for all the love, the hearts, and thanks for being here. Looks like my time is up because I'm getting the little thing on TikTok saying you got to move on. You know, they send you a little puzzle that you got to put the pieces together on. So going later was interesting. Do you like this later time at 11 compared to my regular 9 o'clock in the morning time? Let me know what you prefer because I'm open to adjusting to do something to fit everybody. That's what I'm all about. So thanks for being here. I'll be back Friday morning at 9 a.m. Fingers crossed. And we'll continue to digging in to see what else you need for help to build the abundance in all areas of your life that you so deserve. And you already have it. You just don't know you have it. I love you. Thanks for being here. Bye, TikTok. Talk to you later. It's been awesome. And over here on Restream, oh my goodness. All of you guys have been so wonderful. I couldn't see anything in the chat. And on YouTube, I couldn't see anything. I hope it went through. I can't tell. I'll find out in a little bit. But thank you so much for being here. I am grateful that every one of you have been here. And if you have any questions, just reach out.